Good evening. If I could get your attention for just a moment. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome. It's so great to see so many folks here tonight. My name is Tim Pyatt, and I am the Dean of the ZSR Library, and it is so great to see such a great crowd here tonight. We're really pleased to host you here for the 5th Annual Dean's List Gala. So if you do not have a sparkling beverage in your hand right now, you might want to be looking for one, because at the end of the remarks, we're going to do a toast. So please grab one if you don't have one. As I said, please grab a sparkling beverage if you have one. I'm really glad to have you here at the library, because we can really think of no better place to celebrate your academic success than ZSR Library. One of the things we really strive to do here is to create a learning and research environment that contributes to your academic success. And seeing all of you here tonight, to us, is a really great positive affirmation of what we do. And of course, we at ZSR are not the only ones who are invested in your academic success. The faculty is led by Charles Iacovu and Pat Dixon of the Business School and Michelle Gillespie of the college, care deeply about your academic success and achievement. And you're going to hear more from them in a moment. Before I give the mic over to Pat and Michelle, there's several folks I'd like to thank. First, I'd like to acknowledge two individuals who are very much invested in the success of all of us. President Nathan Hatch, who could not be here with us tonight, and Provost Rogan Kirsch, who I think might be here. I don't see him, but if he isn't here yet, he's also one who really is great. So I'd like to thank them for their support. And next, I want to offer my sincere thanks to individuals who really made this event possible. The Dean's List Gala Planning Committee, Anita Patel, who's the fellow in the college, Molly Cosby from Events, Betsy Hoppy and Bonnie Flith from the Business School, and Hugh Womack and Mary Beth Locke from ZSR. So, thank you all. So without further ado, I want to turn it over to Pat Dixon from the Business School.
Good evening, everyone. It is my good pleasure to congratulate you on your academic achievements. It is no easy feat to make the Dean's List at Wake Forest. It takes an enormous amount of intellectual industriousness and curiosity to accomplish that. This spring, HBO is coming out with a new film that's based on a book that had a profound effect on me when I was a teenager. The book, Fahrenheit 451, written by Ray Bradbury, paints a picture of a dystopian future in which society has banned all books for fear of the knowledge they contain. The firemen in that society have become those who are charged with rooting out and burning the books and those who secretly hide and read them. The main character in that book, a fireman, eventually comes to understand through the sacrifices that he sees in those who seek knowledge that books are flesh and blood ideas that cry out silently when put to the torch. The search for knowledge, the intellectual curiosity that you have, is no less important in the world in which we live. The university motto, Pro Humanitate, demands that we live for humanity. It is a call to service. I can think of no greater service that we do than that search for knowledge, that harboring of knowledge, that sharing of knowledge. So I'm here tonight to congratulate you. I'm here tonight to thank you for your service in your search for knowledge. But I'm also here tonight to ask you to be heroic, to commit that no matter what the sacrifice might be in the future, to seek out, to harbor, and to share the knowledge that you gain in these walls, from these books, from those that are standing around you. And if you do that, I know our future will be brilliant. Thank you and congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Dean Dixon, what an inspiring and erudite message for all of us. And I agree, to be in this beautiful building that encapsulates knowledge and our responsibility to act on that knowledge that we gain is pretty empowering stuff. I have to tell you, this is one of the 3 things at Wake Forest that most make my heart sing as the academic dean. One of those things is the senior orations. I just think that's an extraordinary moment where seniors really reflect so thoughtfully on the importance of their education and how they have changed and grown over time. The other one, the second event that I think is just celebratory and over the top is, of course, commencement. What a grand, spectacular, extraordinary, emotional thing. But the third event that I love deeply, 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 and truly is this very event. Because we're here celebrating each of you, sophomores, juniors, and seniors, for your academic excellence, for the hard, hard work that you have achieved and been recognized for at, dare I say, Wake Forest, right? We all know what that means. So much of what you have accomplished, of course, is due to your own hard work and your discipline and your curiosity and your intellectual engagement. But it's also the work of a huge team effort. So I want all of you students who are being celebrated to turn right now and thank your parent, your sister, your mentor, your faculty member, the staff person who have reached out to you. Give them a hug, give them a kiss, thank them. You should see what I'm seeing. It's lovely and beautiful and wonderful. I want you to be proud of yourselves for your academic excellence. But I want you to remember that getting an education is more than just achieving good grades, right? Be a student of the world who embraces different cultures and listens to opposing viewpoints and draws other people into that kind of inclusive and open and seeking conversation. You in this room, you students, are all intellectual leaders and you are civic role models. So I challenge you to use your talents to make a difference on this campus, in this community, and wherever you step for the rest of your lives. Seniors, raise your hands, please. Seniors. Woo, okay. I hate to tell you this. On one hand, this is your time, but on the other hand, your time is winding down. But take comfort, I tell you to take comfort in knowing that you have grown in so many ways, that you're not exactly the same person you were when you arrived on campus as a first-year student. But with that knowledge, with that understanding of your journey and growth, comes responsibility. So before you leave here, Wake Forest that is, go out of your way to look out for your lower class peers. School them in service commitments, offer them advice on how to study, help them navigate the challenges of living in the moment while still being curious and excellent in their schoolwork. Remember, of course, that after you leave here, seniors, learning knows no age limit. Continue to read, continue to ask questions, challenge yourself and the world around you, just as Dean Dixon encouraged you. Juniors, raise your hands. Okay, you can yell too. It's all right. You can be bold. Your graduation, I'm sorry to tell you, will be here soon enough. But you got a little more time. So make sure you're taking advantage of that remaining time here. Don't fear intellectual engagement. Reach out to your professors and your department peers if you have not. Stop by the faculty offices, meet faculty on campus for coffee, for lunch. Learn from them. We learn from you. Knowledge flows in both directions. Please make that happen. Sophomores, Raise your hands and shout for yourselves. Yeah, all right, good, good. Sophomores, you've got more time, but you need to go ahead and embrace the liberal arts now and live the liberal arts. Don't just check off those boxes en route to achieving 2 majors and 3 minors. Instead, explore your interests and take some risks. Sign up for electives that intrigue you, opportunities that excite you, things that stretch you as a person and that connect you to new ways of thinking and learning. That's what these 4 years are all about. So now I want you all to grab a glass, all right? And let's take a toast, make a toast to our wonderful students. Let's celebrate their pursuit of academic excellence, their commitment to learning and critical thinking during a particularly complicated time in our world. These students are some of our very, very best and brightest, and we are all so proud of you. Hear, hear. And so ends our program for the evening. Enjoy.